Hi world, it's the 22nd of July 2023, it's 8 p.m. in the evening UK time. As many of you know, I'm really into the crop circle phenomena. I live in England, where 50% of the world's crop circles or more happen. And I live in southern central England, where almost all the crop circles in Britain occur. I've been aware of crop circles since 1986-87. I've been going in them every year since 1989. I must have been in 500, 700, 800 crop circles over the course of my life. I know when they're fake and when they're real, 95% of the time. And I know that most of them are not fake. I'm aware I'm losing most of you already on this one, but stick with it just for a little bit longer. I want to take you back to mid-July 1990. Up until that time, the crop circle patterns in the fields had been small circles, or circles with rings around them, or maybe circles with rings around them with one or two small circles on those rings, and that was about it. Imagine the side of a dice that looks like a 5 with the five dots. Imagine them connected by rings. That's about as big as the crop circles were getting up until July 1990. And then in July 1990, in Eastfield in Alton Barnes, the first pictogram arrived. It's the one that was made famous many years later by appearing on a cover of a Led Zeppelin album. It was 200 metres long, 60 metres across in diameter, extremely complex. Since that time, we've had many different types of crop circles, coming from different crop circle makers with different themes, different patterns, different levels of extremely complex geometry. Through the crop circles, I've learnt about 11-fold, 13-fold, even 17-fold geometry. I did my dissertation for my master's degree in the sociology of the crop circle community. I've interviewed many people about their experiences in crop circles. I have pictures of thousands of damn things. And now, 33 years on, in July 2023, in, I think it's Warwickshire, a county in the southern Midlands of England, another crop circle has happened that is 99% absolutely accurate to the same one as happened in Eastfield in Alton Barnes in July 1990. 33 years, almost to the day. Less about 4 days, 5 days. And it's a 99% replica. And, there's a lot of reasons to think it's a fake, but the ground shots are very, very good. Crop circles have happened before in history. There's clear evidence of crop circles happening in Britain in the late 1500s. The poet Longfellow would write about them extensively in his poetry. I've spoken to old farmers whose fathers and grandfathers knew of small circles happening in their fields as early back as 1910, 1920. But nothing like the phenomena we've had in the last 30 years. But this 33-year cycle, and 33 is a master number, this 33-year cycle from the first big crop circle to the replica of it seems to me to represent some type of closure. And I'm really going to stick my neck out on this, but it wouldn't surprise me if this is the last big crop circle in our lifetimes. There may be more crop circles, but they're going to diminish in size from now on. And this seems to be some type of closure point. One of the things that crop circles have done is when you show them to people for the very first time, whether it's a picture or in reality or on a film, other people go, oh yeah, no, I forget. No, forget it, I'm just making it up. They hit them in the back brain. They know what they are instantaneously, but by the time the mind or the feelings have got hold of it, it's gone. They're activators. They're back brain activators. They're consciousness enhancers. Let's come to the astrology. Pluto is just moving into Aquarius now. 2 years' time, Neptune and Saturn will conjunct each other. 2.5 years' time, at the very, very start, 0 degrees of Aries. 2.5 years' time, 3 years' time, Uranus will move into 0 degrees of Gemini. All of the big planets, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, are changing sign within a year or two of each other. This has never happened before in history, ever. Or if it has happened, it's been at times when Uranus, Neptune, Pluto were not discovered, so their effects were not conscious. We didn't know about them. There's never been a time like this before, and it's going to result in a shift at a level that's never happened in our history. And this is not a shift in terms of political, economic, financial, militaristic. It is not about money or power or control or economics. It is about consciousness. And I do feel that when I look at what's happening with the world, that we've lost the climate battle. We've lost it. You know, there's going to be 2 or 3 years of chaos in various different levels now. But I'm an optimist, okay? And it seems to me that once we're into what I see as this new age, or call it the age of Aquarius, if you like, by the middle of 2026, it's a whole new paradigm, whole new ball game. And people who are still trying to make quick money and trying to have power over others and still trying to be controlling and greedy, they're going to be seen as dinosaurs. And they are dinosaurs already. They're just, most people haven't caught up with that yet. This is why astrology is the lingua franca of the emerging consciousness revolution. If astrology were taught in schools, we'd see an end to warfare and religion within a couple of generations, at the most. But we're seeing the times drawing in, where it's like we're heading into this ever-narrowing tunnel towards this nexus point, this nodal point of some type of transcendence and emergence into a new reality, a new consciousness. What we're going to see is that some people will make this jump and they'll become kind of enlightened. And others won't. And they'll get caught up in the materialism, and then slowly they will pass. It might take a generation or 2. But the human experiment has matured. Humanity can no longer, the apprenticeship is coming to an end. And we're at that point in the next 3 years from an astrological perspective, and the crop circles coming to an end back it up for me, where we make that jump into a higher consciousness, or we don't. And if we don't, hey, then we'll go the same way as the dinosaurs. But I think we will, the majority of us anyway. And within the space of my lifetime, I expect to see a change like, it's not only inconceivable, it's unimaginable, but it's good. Imagine if we all retained our identity and our individuality, but we all accelerated our ability for empathy and intimacy, where we knew what each other was feeling without words. Imagine the pain we'd be able to see if we could see what killing animals for fun or killing animals for food was causing them. Imagine the pain we would, if we knew what was happening when we see soldiers killing each other on war fronts. If we could feel that a lot more, we'd soon put an end to these barbaric practices. Change or die. That's what's coming. And as a species, I am so fortunate to have been able to educate people with astrology in this last few years. And I shall continue to do so until the day I die. Physically die. I think that astrology is one of the last best hopes for humanity. And I may have to eat my words in 3 years' time, but I really don't think so. So, you know, get out there, mutate now, avoid the rush, evolve, accelerate, grow, laugh, dance. Go and visit the crop circles while they're still happening. Nil carborundum desperadum. You can translate that one yourself. Catch you later, world. Bye.